Teachers are now on strike across the region.
The first ever Natomas Teachers Strike is underway.
This as the Twin Rivers strike continues into day 4.
It's all part of a statewide push by the California Teachers Association.
Hello, everyone. We do have a lot to cover tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Thomas.
I'm Laura Painter. Great to have you here. It's a busy day for school districts across our region. Today marks day 1 of a historic strike involving hundreds of teachers in the Natomas Unified School District.
Yeah, it's the first teacher strike the district has ever seen. And one local educator says this is part of a larger statewide campaign by the California Teachers Association. It's called We Can't Wait. You can see from this map showing 10 major districts where the union spent years aligning contracts so they would expire at the exact same time.
We have live team coverage tonight. ABC 10's Nazi Javid is at tonight's Twin Rivers Unified School District Board meeting. But first we start with ABC 10's Roxanne Elias live from the picket lines at North Natomas Regional Park. So Roxanne, what are you hearing from teachers?
Well, Laura, teachers say they are fighting for a fair contract. They're fighting for these teachers and educators to be able to afford to live here and have comfortable wages. They say their bargaining team is ready to continue negotiations, but they're just waiting on the district to get back to them. We also heard tonight from a board member with a different district who says Natomas is already offering a pretty good deal. Holding their bright yellow and red signs, several hundred teachers and parents officially began their strike at North Natomas Regional Park on Tuesday.
We want fully funded healthcare, up to Kaiser. That's the majority of our members take. It would really be a big win to help keep our members here instead of having to leave to go somewhere else, down the road where they can get full benefits. We want competitive salaries.
NTA President Nico Vaccaro.
Nico Vaccaro, the president of the Natomas Teachers Association, says the school district has the power to end this crisis.
The district.
On Monday, the superintendent proposing a 4% salary increase, meaningful improvements to health benefits, and the option for a fully funded health care plan.
What they have offered is not just more than reasonable. I'm wondering if it's fiscally responsible for them to be offering what they are offering.
Craig DeLuce is the president of the Robles School District Board of Trustees, sitting on the board for 21 years now. He says in his experience, California is looking at an economic downturn, and in most cases, these school districts don't have huge reserves. In a statement on Tuesday, the district asked NTA leaders to accept the recommendations of the neutral panel and come to the negotiating table to engage in reasonable discussions that are grounded in facts. DeLuce says he feels the need to stand up for the district and share why people aren't hearing much from them.
It's because they can't. If they come out and publicly say that what's being asked is unreasonable, if they come out and point out that these collective bargaining units are getting together and they're basically collaborating or colluding together in order to ask for the unreasonable, they would be hit once again with unfair labor practices.
But the union says they're just asking for competitive wages to keep educators long term, with an average of about a $90,000 salary, and after having more than 100 teachers leave the district last year.
If you look at your surrounding districts, that's far below what other districts are offering teachers. So it's really unfortunate. Look, going back to the district can reprioritize their resources to keep educators here.
The president also says that they will be out here on the picket lines until they reach a fair agreement. They say they're asking the board to tell the district to fairly negotiate. I'm live in Natomas. Roxanne Elias, ABC 10.
That's a story we've been following from the beginning. Roxanne, we thank you for the update.